What's going on, all you damn casuals out there? It's episode 11 of the live chat. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. No UFC this weekend. You guys always complain about the UFC cards sucking. And then when there's no UFC, you don't know what to do with yourselves. I'm right there in the same boat. UFC's actually been on a pretty good roll as of late, I would say. The China event was not so good, if you ask me. There's always an issue with UFC cards where they start out really hot, really good, and then they slow down for the main card. Or the prelims suck and the main card's good. So yeah, I mean, obviously, Rampage Jackson's son assaulting people. That's about it in the news cycle since no UFC this weekend, but we will look through a couple headlines on MMA Fighting's website. Yeah, it's literally all just like people reporting on Rampage Jackson's son situation. Sarukian's gonna grapple in some random grappling promotion. Yeah, I heard that Wei Li versus Valentina for 322. God damn, that'd be sick. I don't know who I would even pick in that fight. That's a good one. I probably would have to go Wei Li, but damn, Valentina's so good. That's an interesting one. I hope that one happens. I hope that Wei Li goes up and fights Shevchenko. That would be super sick. Two of my favorite women's fighters too that'd be so awesome. Let's see what else we got. What the fuck? John Gotti is gonna fight Marvin Hagler's grandson. The fuck? They're running out of shit to do. They're running out of gimmick fights to put on the random. Oh yeah, isn't there that fucking stupid influencer boxing card this weekend? I told Fight Night Frankie I would do that with him. And brutally honest, I told him that's the only way I'm watching that shit. Apparently Francis wants to fight Deontay Wilder. That would actually be. I would actually not know who to pick if Francis Ngannou fought Deontay Wilder. Two of the worst boxers in the game. All right. Well, there you go. It's pretty much all they got. Slow news week, like I said. Here, let's see what else. Let's check out the schedule we're gonna do this weekend. So obviously not too much going down, but we'll check RobakaHitman.com. Best source to check. I see a lot of people still not knowing what time events start or what day they start. And I keep trying to tell you guys, like, GrobakaHitman.com is pretty much the only way to figure out when shit's going down. It's the best way. So yeah, please go to GrobakaHitman.com if you guys are trying to figure out what fights are. I still can't believe people don't know what time fights start. I don't understand. Good to see some people in the chat. Dr. Pinar, assault is too low of a charge. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I dare say what Raja did was so bad he appeared stupid. What? Francis is a rat? Damn, not the Ambro coming in hot. What's going on? Why is he a rat? What's up, Giuliano? Good to see you. How you doing? Wasn't your fight supposed to be today? How are you feeling about that? Are you gonna go like get in a street brawl now? No fight, so you got to just go find some random off the street. God damn, fucking a. I've been sleeping most of the day. Not gonna lie, lazy bastard. We were supposed to watch Alien tonight, by the way, but Matua couldn't make it. So, next week we'll watch episode 4 and 5. If you guys haven't caught up, yeah, check it out. If you guys want to watch Alien Earth, bro, I spent minutes on that assault and pepper joke. Matua is fucking. What's way better to do than watch fucking Alien Earth on a YouTube live stream. Took all that money, doesn't fight, wanted PFL Africa, didn't even attend or promote it. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. I mean, it's funny. A lot of people, well, not a lot, but like some people were like, dude, like PFL signing Francis for all that money is going to be like the ruin of them. Well, I don't think that's entirely accurate. I do think it is funny that Francis signed with them just to not fight. Like everybody who wins the heavyweight like tournament at the end of the year should fight Francis, right? Like that's how it probably should work. Also like I feel like there's somebody they could sign out there to just fight him. Also, why doesn't PFL like co-promote like the boxing matches or whatever, you know? I mean, the only counter I would have to that is like what fights have they offered him, right? Like have they offered him any fights? I don't know if they have. But yeah, sure. It does seem like a bad business move. Um all in all, right? To sign Francis on PFL's end. I mean, and this is the other thing too is like the goal of being a prize fighter is to get a prize, right? So I don't really blame. I'm not really upset with Francis if like he got a bag of money to do nothing. That's kind of the overall goal in prize fighting, right? The only question that's interesting to me because like there's not really much in the way of like competitive mixed martial arts that PFL could do with Francis, right? Or I guess compelling matches. My question is like, does Francis end up back in the UFC at some point? That's kind of what I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? and and I said it. I said it when he left. I was like, okay, well, your issue was that you were quote unquote like not free in the UFC and you felt oppressed. You don't want to feel oppressed. And then you go take money from Turki Al Sheikh, who, you know, well, that money's coming from the Saudi Arabian government, who is a really oppressive regime. You know, so I always kind of was critical of some of the choices Francis made after leaving the UFC. Good to see Jamil called Usman's brother. What? Dana was right about Francis Loki. In what context was he right about him? What was he right about him? Because if I recall, like Dana was saying Francis is not a good person and he's hard to deal with. I mean, anybody's going to be hard to deal with when they're asking for more, right? In the UFC's eyes, they could pay people a lot of money, but they just won't. So yeah, maybe he is hard to deal with. Maybe Dana was right about that, but like just flat out calling him not a good person is something that I don't know the guy, so I can't speak about that. Dana hates Francis. Oh yeah, 100%. Hates his guts. I don't know if he will go back to the UFC just on that front, right? But Francis is a cool dude. He just needs to work on his motorcycle safety. Yeah, sure. Hard to deal with part because PFL has given him everything he asked for, yet he's not fighting. Well, yeah, but like, have they offered him fights? Is the question. Like, what fights have they offered him? Has he turned fights down? They wanted him. They said he could go box. He's gonna make more money boxing. Like, what fights have they offered him? Is the question. If they've offered him fights and he's turned them down, that should be grounds for them to, like, terminate their contract. But also keep in mind that, like, PFL did this as much as a PR stunt, as a money-making venture, because they're not profitable as an MMA organization, right? He's ducking Romanov. Didn't Romanov just lose? Hey, what's up, Orange Cat? I think this is the first time you've ever been in one of my live chats. So, dude, glad to see you. Did you see McGregor's next fight apparently is going to be BKFC against the winner of Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stevens? I don't see how that's possible. He's still under contract with the UFC. So I actually don't think that's possible currently. That was announced by the owner. His name is Dave Feldman. Sounds like a load of shit to me, but because as far as I know, he hasn't been released from his UFC contract. Now, there could be a stipulation on that, where like his contract has expired. I saw McGregor got released via one of those UFC roster trackers. Now that's weird because last I heard, like, he was in the testing pool. But hey, yeah, and that would be the only way it would be possible is if he was no longer under contract with the UFC. Because, I mean, seriously, if he was, you think they would let him go fight BKFC? I don't think so. How many children have become? Wow, that's fucked up. I'm not. I'm like John Jones, Raja Francis. Wow. Jeez. How fast they turn on you. That's insane. Dana is cool with BKFC. Yeah, I mean, has anyone ever been under contract? Has anyone ever been under contract with the UFC and competed in a BKFC match? Like, I don't think that has been a thing, right? Now that I think about it, Conor being released would have been headlines everywhere, especially this week, because all anybody wants to talk about is Rampage Jackson's son. Like, especially this week. Yeah, that's a good point too. I don't think it's actually possible as it currently stands. I would love to see Conor McGregor and a lot of different MMA fighters like actually go to BKFC, but I don't think that is possible right now. I can't believe this MMA chat has such crude humor. MMA fans are known to be scholars and saints. Yes, true. Is this Alash Pride FC? No, this is Niza. I've seen Alash Pride on YouTube. I'd actually like to go check that out. Wow. I can't read that comment, Jamil. I don't think it's a race issue. I think it's just an issue of this particular person is unhinged and unstable. Probably should be locked up. But I don't know. I don't have a whole, like, I'm not going to make a whole stream dedicated to that and give you my thoughts on it because I just don't really give a shit enough. It doesn't have to do with mixed martial arts competition in a cage. So it's not really something I really care about. Guy committed a crime. Should probably be prosecuted. But then again, they were in a WWE type situation. I don't really know. Has anyone ever been assaulted in a wrestling match like that? Unstable. Yes. Stability is gay? Wow. Wow. All right. What did I walk into? I don't know, man. I don't know. Live chat. Well, why don't we continue? Why don't we go look at what we're doing this weekend? So, Thursday. Is that today? No, today's Wednesday. Jeez, I don't even know what day it is. Kombache Global. Looks like that's on YouTube. Oh shit. Shit. Knockout is Friday morning at 2 a.m. Shit. Shit. Damn. And then one right after. Oh fuck. Bro. I might have to 3 to 6:30. Damn, dude, I might have to do a double up for one championship and knockout. Same stream. Damn, that doesn't sound good. Damn it. I've been peppered wrestling. Pepper sprayed. Angela Jubilee versus Jai Herbert just got announced. Are you serious? What did I walk into? Like he walked into Raja assaulting Ida. Rise and shine, pretty boy. You got streaming to do. Fuck, dude. I mean, let's be honest. Like nobody's gonna watch Knockout with me, but there's gonna be a hell of people in here for one. My one streams have been doing fantastic. How's the week going? It's been an interesting week. It's going good. It's going solid, man. Yeah, it's never a dull week in my life. My life's fucking crazy as fuck. What do you know though? Yeah, fuck, dude. Fuck, one and knockout same day. That's some bullshit. What's fucks up with that? All right, well, whatever. See what else is going on. Oh yeah, that's right. This dirty boxing card. Should we cover this Friday? Do you guys want me to cover dirty boxing? Yeah, thanks, man. How's your week going, Cool Breeze? I've already told all of my kids you'll be doing the stream live. They all love you and say, please let us watch Uncle Ida at 2 a.m. All my kids love rare diseases. Wow. Okay. You saying you catch diseases from watching my live streams? God damn. Absolutely covered dirty boxing. It's fun. All right. Do you do Fight Companions, Orange Cat? I don't think I give a shit about dirty boxing. Is the thing. Yeah, do you do Fight Companions, Orange Cat? That last dirty boxing with TM Rosen? What? Oh, Rosenstruck was awesome. Okay. I just don't really give a single fuck about dirty boxing. Like what are even the rules? Sounds stupid. Sounds dirty. I like my boxing clean. I don't like it dirty. Idaho doesn't watch Orange Cat. Not really. I've been in a couple of his streams. I don't know if he actually does Fight Companions or anything. It actually had good production. Shout out to Mike Perry. Okay. Yeah, you can hit a man when he's down. Just UFC, but yeah, I missed a couple fight nights, but I've been consistent throughout 2025. Okay, cool. Tell you what, Orange Cat. Tell you what, dude, you want to team up for it? Do a little co-stream for dirty boxing. That's the only way I'll watch it. Is if Orange Cat teams up with me, we do a dual stream for fucking dirty boxing. It's basically BKFC with 3 seconds of ground and pound. Wait, so you're telling me it's basically Karate Combat, but boxing? Wait. Did you say headbutts are legal? Hold on. Hits to the back of the head are legal. What? Idaho is so cool. I know, Juliana. You wish you could just not give a fuck like me. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Thank you. So it's just karate combat, but boxing. That's stupid. That sounds retarded. What size gloves do they wear? We can make that happen. I'm not sure what my plans are for Friday, but I'm around. If I'm around, I'm down. All right, bet. Hits to the back of the head. Don't insult me. I don't watch karate combat. All right. So we may or may not do a duel up with Orange Cat. Have you ever read a whole book from cover to cover? Yeah. Yeah, plenty of times. Elbows? That'd be sick. Yeah, definitely, Rick. You remember in like elementary school, and like you get like a free pizza if you won, like if you read like, you know, like 10 books or whatever the fuck it was in like like a month or whatever. Bro, I got that pizza like hella times, dog. Fuck yeah, dude. Bro, no gloves, it's Nuckies. So it's literally BKFC, just karate combat style. Huh. And it's free on YouTube, huh? All right. We could give it a shot. We could give it a shot. No, I went to private school. I'm a doctor. Fucking loser. No loser. Who goes to private school? Go to alternative high school like me. All right. Well, let's see what else is going on. Actually, let me put this in the chat. Hold on. Or let me I have to write this shit down so I don't forget. Let's see. Knockout 1. And then DBX Friday. Our servants made pizza. All right. It's weird. It's giving some creepy vibes there, my friend. All right, what else is going on though? What the fuck is this? All right, Saturday. Nothing interesting. Oh yeah, Rise, obviously. God damn, Rise is at 2:15. So I'm definitely doing Rise. Rosenstruck finished the guy with a hit to the back of the head while he was down. Jeez, that's vicious. Of course, you got to have pizza bribe in order to ever finish a book, though, right? God damn, Rick Allen's is coming at me. No, I finished books. My friend from Australia just gave me a book. Look, I mean, I don't read like often. Yeah, my friend from Australia gave me a book to read, Dark Emu. It's about basically it gives like all the proof of like how terra nullius, the idea that the British, when they found Australia, they called it terra nullius, which is like nobody lives on this land. It's basically giving you like all the proof of like how Aboriginals had already established society before they arrived. Have you done much travel? Where have you been? Yeah, I've been to 27 states. Actually drove across the United States from Idaho to Florida last year. And then I drove to Milwaukee as well. And a couple months ago, I went to DC and I went to New Jersey, Virginia, Maryland, obviously, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut in New York. What was your worst state in your experience? Now, I would have to say Mississippi because there's just nothing there. There's nothing there. Like, you drive through Mississippi and you'll get to Jackson, and you're like, wow, there's like a town here. And then like after you get past Jackson, there's like nothing. Oh, when you say travel, you mean outside the United States? Yeah, I've just been to Sydney. Well, and then like I've been like all around the Sydney area. But yeah, I would say Mississippi for sure. Just because there's not anything there. You say Alabama. I know why you say Alabama. It's because you're a Georgia guy. Alabama's sick, dude. There's a lot of cool shit in Alabama. literally two of the best skate parks in the country are in Alabama. Yeah, outside of that, obviously Nebraska and Iowa kind of suck because I was there during tornado season. South Dakota's pretty empty. It was cool though. My worst. So that would be my worst experience out of state. I'm not a big fan of Montana. Like a lot of people love Montana, but thank God for Half-Deck Frank, or I'd not be able to watch Rise. I think you mean Knockout Isha because you can watch Rise for free on a Bima with no VPN. I think you mean Knockout. Which, by the way, we might have to double up for that one. Society's gay. I think you're just gay, Giuliano. He went to a state. He went state to state to the skate parks and made love to the juggalettes. Damn. Yeah, what did juggalettes even look like? Low key sick weekend of combat sports. How? No, there's a lot of good kickboxing this weekend. I drove to Birmingham from Atlanta, and there was no scenery at all. So when I drove through Alabama, it was mostly at night. When you go up to Huntsville, it's really nice. You have to cross the Tennessee River, and it's super, super nice. Birmingham, I was expecting it to be worse. I had a really good time there. Y'all got a lot of trees in the South, though. I didn't really realize like how many goddamn trees there are in the country until I went down south, even on the East Coast. Speaking as if there are no travel options outside of the United States. Yeah, I mean, I just went outside of the country for the first time this year. I went to Australia. My first time ever being out of the country. What are the three best things about Idaho? I mean, you and the state. So there's best thing about Idaho. I try to explain to people that it's like Colorado Light. So yeah, there's a lot of like cool ass shit, just like outdoorsy type shit. Like I don't know, can go buy a gun like in 15 minutes. You can open up any business you want if you got the money. But yeah, it's just the scenery. Also, what's cool about Idaho is like there's like everything. There's desert, mountain, forest, fucking every sort of like scenic landscape. It's obviously besides like the ocean, but there's like one of the biggest lakes in the country is in northern Idaho, Lake Pend Oreille. They do submarine testing there. 2 Rise cards alone, not to mention shows start Thursday, and a lot of them are free on YouTube for us. I don't think there is 2 Rise cards. You were saying there's 2 Rise cards, but I think one of them is either Amy or I'll look into it. I was looking through my schedule before I started getting accosted by Rick for being a dullard. I've only traveled around Canada and USA. No desire at all to ever go to Europe. What? Fuck, dude, I'm so down. I would love to go to Europe. There's not legal weed. Dumb piece of shit state. Douche city, no pot. That's true. There isn't legal weed, but when I used to smoke weed, I would drive like 50 minutes to Oregon, and there's a dispensary right at the border. Yeah, Rick is on a warpath. Rick, you all right, man? You need like a friend or a hug? If you need a vent, we're here for you, Rick. All right. Yeah, you said there was 2 Rise cards, so obviously this is the first Rise card Saturday morning. Top Dog. So if you guys don't know about Top Dog, like remember when you'd see like those bare knuckle fights like around hay bales? That's Top Dog. I don't know how you watch it though. I can hit up my Russian friend. He'll send me a link. But there's a boxing. There is a BKFC at 10, 11 a.m. That might be worth it on Saturday. I might do that. Okay, let's actually write that down. Hold on. Rise BKFC Saturday. I don't think there is 2 Rise cards, Isha. Idaho. Sounds like Oregon is cool. Oregon is cool as fuck, dude. I've been to 27 states, and I would still say Oregon is my favorite state to travel to. Idaho is the best state, best East Coast team in the league. East Coast? I don't need uncultured douche like you for a friend. All right, fair enough. Nothing cool about Idaho. Even the girls are ugly. Coeur d'Alene is chill, though. Yo, Coeur d'Alene is an amazing place. Coeur d'Alene is like you drive from Coeur d'Alene to Sandpoint. You drive across this bridge. Sometimes like the train will be like running across it, and it's like you drive across this bridge for like a long time across Lake Pend Oreille. Great Falls. I've never been to Great Falls. Maddie Sec has the link for Top Dog. Russian link, brother. Yeah, I could hit him up. I could get you the link unless Isha's got it. Did you visit New Zealand too when you were over there? No. So I went to Sydney for 2 weeks. Yeah, I just sticked around Sydney. So I stopped in Coeur d'Alene on my way from Tacoma to Montana. Yeah, Coeur d'Alene's sick. Bro, we have trains and bridges in every state. Yeah, no, it's just this cool, like, scenic spot where there's like you're driving across this really long bridge across the lake. Then like the train has its own bridge, and it's just kind of cool to see like the backdrop of the lake and like the train on the bridge. How much did the Sydney trip cost you? So I think I flew there for like 1,700, and then like actually being in Sydney is like super cheap. I mean, obviously the train system is fantastic there, and everything's super cheap. Like food, clothes are cheap. It really didn't cost me all that much. It probably cost me right around 3 Gs. Right around 3 Gs. So it was honestly super cheap. Bragging about bridges and trains, but I know what he's talking about at school. Yeah, totally. Yeah, like I guess I sound retarded, but which is you know, something that happens often on this podcast. But yes, yeah, you drive to Sandpoint, it's super nice. It's just really, really nice up there. But yeah, Sydney trip probably cost me only like 3 Gs. You're just really into trains. 3K. So I guess you didn't stay in a nice hotel there. No, I didn't. I actually have I had family to stay with there. One of my uncles is living over there right now. So I had to stay like on the outskirts of Sydney, like closer to Wollongong. So yeah, I had to take the train like into Sydney every day. What I did is I went to Circular Quay every single day, and that was like my base of operations. So yeah, it was solid. Dude, that was a really awesome trip. Def a model train guy. A lot. Of course, it only costs 3K if you stayed there for free. That's a game changer. Yeah, sure. That's a good point. But yeah, regardless, like everything's super cheap there, like food, all that shit. Again, you're right, I didn't stay in a hotel. So Mexican uncle in Sydney. Now, one of my uncles, he married abroad in Sydney. And yeah, he's just living over there now. So yeah, I was super fortunate to have a place to stay. You have the patience of Job. Trying, man, trying. You should buy your weed in Spokane way better and cheaper than Oregon. Yeah, so and you're right about that because I don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't for 2 years. But yes, in Ontario, Oregon, like the first, it's right on the border. But yes, weed is expensive as fuck there. Do you have a wife or a girlfriend? Nope. Single guy, man. Single guy. That's another reason why been able to travel so much for cheap. But yeah, no, dude, they jack their prices up in Ontario, Oregon for sure, for sure. I used to, man, I used to go to Eugene, like once every other week. I would always buy weed in Eugene. It was like so good and so cheap. Um, Shout out to the Ontario Reign. Wait, is that their ECHL team? Or are you talking about like Ontario, Canada? LA Kings farm team? Oh, okay. That's crazy. They have a fucking team. Why do you have a girlfriend? Are you not hitting the dating apps hard? No, no. I'm out the game. Yeah, that's actually so no, I don't do that anymore. I don't do the dating apps anymore. I've just kind of been off them for like a good solid year. I don't know, man. I got a lot of I want to like own a house, all that shit. I just don't really care anymore. This is getting weird. Ever go to New Orleans, cross the lake, Pontchartrain Bridge, the Causeway? Yes, I have. I've driven across the Causeway a couple times. New Orleans is a really cool place, man. But I've only been in winter, and I got drunk as fuck on Bourbon Street, which is like tradition, right? Like, what else are you supposed to do on Bourbon Street? Yes, the Causeway is kind of trippy. You get to the middle, and you're just like, damn, hope this bitch don't collapse. But yes, the Causeway is the shit. You know what's a scarier bridge though? Is the bridge from Baton Rouge. When you cross the I think it's the Mississippi River. When you cross the Mississippi over into Baton Rouge, that is the scariest fucking bridge I've ever been on my life. So much traffic on the bridge and it fucking shakes when you're stopped. I know small towns due to hockey. That's wild. I just sent you something you're gonna love on X. Thank me later. I got the money. It's no biggie. All right, I'll check it out. Let me check it. What is this? Trains magazine. Yo, I'm about to fucking follow that page. Thanks, bro. Why don't you do the dating apps anymore? You don't have a. Nah, dude. I was dating this chick for like 2 years. No, what the fuck? 2 years ago, I was dating this chick for like I don't know 3 months. And that just kind of the way it ended kind of just made me like rethink like this whole dating thing. So I'm just not trying to find the right girl, but not actively looking, I guess. New Orleans is a great city, dude. New Orleans is. I had a lot of fun in New Orleans, man. I thought it would be different. Like I thought it would be sketchy, but it's not, dude. I actually I went there and then like I think it was like a month later that guy the shooting happened down there. So I went right at the right time, I guess. Bourbon Street is wild. If I ever go back to New Orleans, one thing I really want to do is like focus on going to all the bars that are playing live music because there's a lot of good live music down there. That's something I didn't focus on enough. I just got really drunk. Man, I want to go to NOLA so bad. I got a few friends who live on the bayou. That's sick, dude. I got family there. They live just across the bridge. So yeah, hit me up, dude. We'll have to go sometime. Getting angry. I'm getting carded at every bar. You gotta grow out your beard, man. Did you watch Alien Earth and get got vibes? Mother of Aliens. No, so I'm watching them with my homie Matua. And he wasn't able to make it. So we're gonna watch 2 episodes next week. So if you guys want to join that, catch up on Alien, we're gonna watch episode 4 and 5 next Wednesday. This is bridge casual now. Yeah, damn straight. The bridge in a Mobile is crazy high. Let's see. I don't think I drove to Mobile because I drove from Montgomery to Pensacola and then over to New Orleans. Can recommend a swamp tour down there. So I didn't see any fucking gators when I was in Louisiana. I was in there in the winter, so that's probably why. But yeah, dude, that's definitely something I want to do. Trains and bridges, man. Idaho loves that shit. Yo, if y'all don't fuck with trains and bridges, then I don't really give a fuck. You look down at the trees. So that is one weird thing about driving through Louisiana is like you're driving across, like you're driving on the freeway, right? And you look off to either side and it's just swamp as far as you can see. And you're like, yeah, what the fuck? Idaho Trainsman, that's right. Bad breakup. Sorta. Some shit went down and I was just like, oh, right. I basically learned like I gotta stop getting with chicks just because they're hot and they like to fuck. I was like, yo, like this is dumb. What the fuck am I doing? Gotta find a bitch that loves bridges and trains. Yeah, big facts. Skate just making a bunch of half Japanese baby all around the country skating. I wish. Shout out to Lafayette. Lafayette's a cool place. I heard Nashville is fun for the music scene as well, even outside of just country. Good blues. One thing I heard about Nashville, which I haven't been to, is that like everything's really expensive there. Like food, drinks. I heard that everything is super expensive in Nashville. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm definitely gonna go someday. Montana was supposed to be dangerous, but nothing happened to me. That's weird, dude. No, Montana's chill. I just don't like it. Personally. I spent way too much time there and I'm just not a big fan. You gonna go see the movie Caught Stealing? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what juggalettes look like because fair enough. I lived in Louisiana, never saw a gator. Are you serious? What? Never? Were you in Lafayette? I heard if you go down to like Homa, you'll see gators, but I didn't. Fucking pissed. Gio, have you heard the voicemail of the dude telling Rush Hour O'Malley jumped him? Dude, that is quite the experience. Yeah, so I remember we were watching fights and somebody called in and told him that he was from Helena, where Sean O'Malley's from. And he said that Sean O'Malley had jumped him and like set him up and like jumped him. Yeah. What's up, Half Dead Frank? How you doing, man? They're hairy. You'd like them? I gotta send Skate that clip. It's a big file. Okay, you saved it. I remember you guys didn't you guys like break it down on the show or something? Yeah, that was insane. That was crazy as fuck. And we were like, that dude's lying. What's weird is he never showed up again. He just told us that and then vanished. Gilly, you played it safe and didn't fuck around in any bars on the res. I wouldn't do that shit either. We need to go over the O'Malley allegations again soon. I found that video of Rush Hour. I'm down. Colorado Light, no fucks given, guns, Idaho. There you go. That's Giuliano's in-depth review. I can show you the danger in Montana. That's all right. They're all closed at 3 a.m. Okay. I was in the Grand Hyatt in Tampa and they had gators in the water. Dude, I want to fucking see an alligator, man. This is dumb. I'm pissed. I fed marshmallows to gator on that swamp tour. That's sick. They actually have gators at this hot spring in Givens. It's like 4 hours away. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been to multiple bras in Montana and bars, not looking for one. That sucks. It's like 20 minutes long and very detailed. Oh, he's got a hairy chick fetish. Idaho found out the girl he fell in love with in 3 months was cheating on the side. Classic dating app chick. That's sort of. I mean, I don't even really want to get into it because like it's actually like really fucked up, but that's close enough. That's close enough. I didn't meet her off a date. I'd actually known the girl a long time, but yeah, that's close enough. Next O'Malley fight leading up, we will click farm with it with the Skinso rant clip. That's actually super smart. I just ate gator at the state fair. Have you ever? No. Next time I go to New Orleans, though, I'm definitely eating alligator, like 100%. I wanted to eat kangaroo when I went to Sydney, and I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not eating fucking kangaroo. And then everybody in Sydney was like, I eat roo all the time. Like, what? Knowing women was your first mistake? No, I love women. Women are cool with me. You just gotta be smarter on how you pick them. You know, just don't go stick your dick everywhere, like I used to. But yeah, let's alligator po' boy in New Orleans is fire. Yeah, I was more into. I was like trying to get crab. I fuck with crab. Kangaroo is good too. I had burgers. I heard it's just really rough. Like it's just really tough. And if you don't cook it enough, then it's like not. It's like you could get toxoplasmosis. I'm out. Have a great night, Idaho. I'll let you know about Friday. All right, bet. Take it easy, Orange Cap. Thanks for joining, man. I saw a gator from here, and being up on a catwalk over a moat of gators is scary as fuck. Oh, a gator farm in Vietnam? You got gators in Vietnam? I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Good to see you, by the way, Mr. C. Hope you're doing well. I had kangaroo in St. Martin. Mad gamey, but I like that. Mountain lion jerky is dank. Mountain lion jerky. See, now we're just getting weird. So you think eating the roux is worth it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Braised bear. You're not supposed to eat bear, dude. Right? Right? Aren't you not supposed to eat bear? In fairness, you don't cook any of the meat here in the USA long enough, and you get. Oh, really? Really? I guess I just had a stigma against eating kangaroo meat. They're not sympathetic animals. All right. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let's run through the rest of this list really quick. So Cage Fury. This is Saturday. What the fuck? This is on Fox? Some wrestling gay bullshit. Yeah, I was gonna check into that other Rise card. I don't think there is 2 Rise cards, bro. Just saying. I'll check into it though. There is Grotchin though. Are you gonna watch Grotchin? Rise Evol Osaka. Yeah, I don't think you can watch this. I think this is Ami, bro. I don't think you can watch the Ami shit. They might post it later on their YouTube channel or some shit, but I don't think you can actually watch this. I'll check into it though. Shudo. I wonder if that's on Unext too. For me, mainly, like all I'm interested in is like shit that's going down hell late at night in Japan. CJI. I think CJI is actually really fun. I might have to check into that. There you go. That's the schedule for the weekend. All right, let's get back to the chat. Oh, let's go. My ex shot a cougar in self-defense, but didn't want to report it, so she ate it. We broke up soon after. Crazy Quebec chick. That's wild, dude. That's fucking crazy. What? Were you with her when she shot the cougar? Idaho would eat. Nah. But there is this Eddie Griffin joke where he's like asking the audience, he's like, you guys eat pussy? They're like, yeah. He's like, you guys eat ass? And everyone's like, no. And he's like, don't lie. He's like, there's only this much space between pussy and ass. Like, everybody's done it once. I'm like, got a good point. Killed it with a crossbow? Damn. All right, that's actually hard as fuck. Five Fairy has a sister, Cage Fairy. She does Cage Fury. Yeah, I don't think that's true at all. It's some low level Rise shit, but there are 2 cards. Have to Frank will find it for us, bro. Is the real MMA guru. I don't think it's like I have seen them do like a Rise amateur series on their YouTube channel. No, that was K1. I'm not watching that shit. No, Fight Fairy's an MMA YouTuber, bro. Idaho, are you in Clown Show's mecha game? I have no idea what that is. No, no. I'm not into anything involving Clown Show. So yeah, definitely not. 2 days of CJI. Interesting. Are you gonna be there for knockout? Oh yeah, he's asking Isha. Yeah, if you can stream it to like one of the discords, then we'll maybe me and Isha will team up for it. But I definitely want to watch knockout. I was there, but I saw. Oh, not there, but I saw the beast get grounded up into burgers. Did you have some? That's fucking crazy, dude. Who is Clown Show? He's this he's basically just this like guy who's angry at the world. He lives in Arkansas and he just talks shit on everything and anyone. And then like he opens up his panel and everyone just argues for like 12 hours. If Half Dead Frank can help us, we can do a co-stream. All right, bet. It sucks that it's Friday morning. I'm like, fucking a troll. Yeah, but he's like he's like a troll army commander, I think, more than anything else. MMA channel? I think that he thinks he's an MMA channel, but they never actually talk about MMA. They just get angry and talk shit. So his YouTube channel got striked and now he's on Kick. And then like he was like, I can't believe this happened. I know we talked shit on everything and everyone, say a lot of heinous shit, but how could my YouTube channel have gotten shut down? It's like, I think you know. I did not eat cougar. That's the line. Okay, there is a line though. There is a line. You know what's hella good is some bison. Bison is really good. Clown has gone at you before and called you a scam artist, Pajit. This was a while ago when he was still on YouTube. And he doesn't even know who he is. That's what I'm saying. Like he's coming at everybody. He's came at me before. Like, hey, you know what? If you guys enjoy Clown Show, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Did you watch Mixed Martial Arts Academic new video? It's pretty good. History of MMA Media, and then the History of MMA Guru. I'm halfway through it. Pretty well done. His concluding segment was pretty inspiring for the community. Yeah, I'm halfway through it. It's a really. I like that guy. You know, I thought that guy and Napoleon Bonaparte were the same guy for like a hot minute, and I was like, oh wait, they're different people. How does Clown Show even know who I am? Clown says you're under Giuliano's spell, that you are in the cult of Argenti. Huh. The more you know. The more you know. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, whatever, man. Hey, I kind of figured out quickly what Clown Show's whole thing was. Just like, we're just here to stir up drama and talk as much shit as possible. And yeah, I thought it was funny that he's like getting upset with people for being in other people's streams. It's like, that's weird. That's kind of weird. I don't know, man. I think he's just a really angry dude, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, poor dude. Kind of feel bad for him. Nah, Napoleon is still my goat though. You have to admit they kind of sound similar. The Cult of Argenti is wild. I don't really want to get in that. The Cult of Argenti, was he like gonna do like a Charles Manson thing? Get everybody high off acid in the desert? Have him go have him go fucking never mind. I'm gonna stop it right there. That's funny as fuck. Somebody needs to tell Napoleon Bonaparte that Valentina Shevchenko has an OnlyFans. I don't know if he knew that or not. Seems like something he should be aware of. By the way, We're almost monetized. We need 20 more subscribers and then we're monetized. Now that you say that, it is kind of sad. You can tell Clown is a lonely guy who used to get picked on. Yeah, I mean, like for sure. Good. I mean, at least he found a way to like monetize all the hate in his heart, right? I wonder if he's even making money on Kick. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Like it was funny. So I actually like I watched a couple of his shows and I actually went on there twice because Hank was on there and I was like, "Oh cool, this is a good chance for me to go fuck with Hank." But then we actually like were cool like within a couple like a week or two after that. Um so yeah, and I was like, "Oh, this is just what it is all the time." Like that's kind of I don't know how you could have the capacity for that. Every day new beefs and dramas coming in and out of your channel. I guess if that's your whole thing, then whatever. I don't think Valentina posts nudes. Yeah, that's good. She's a respectable woman. Um, let's see. They do, but MMA academic shows his face. Oh, true. Good point. Make one video tile base Raja Jackson and watch your sub count blow up. I don't want to do it like that, man. I don't want to do it like that. Napoleon videos have legit made me almost tear up at some points with just his passion and the sad music and the intense parts of some of the darker stories. His writing and production are top tier. Yo, admitting that you cry when you watch Napoleon Bonaparte's videos is kind of gay. Not gonna lie, but no, he is a fantastic YouTuber. Got to be the best. Got to be the best, right? His style is cool too. Like it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like watching a Napoleon Bonaparte video. Kind of feels like when you're watching like a video about a very dark subject, and it's like very eerie. It's really cool. I like Napoleon Bonaparte a lot. Not in the AM, bro. Definitely looks for Valentina's nudes. Oh my god, I have a new Hank clip for you. Oh, send it. Send it. We'll play it right now. Clown Show's Riz is legendary. Is it really? I wasn't aware. There you go. Good for him. Yeah, send me that clip. Let's play it. Let's play it. I'm still waiting for somebody to send me that clip of him when his dad walked in and asked for the cargo shorts. Dude, if arts makes you emotional and emotional parts of it's doing its job. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's only 2 times I've ever been like felt some type of way about martial arts. There was this one where this guy Junior Albini um after his fight, he started like crying cuz he was like, "Man, I can't I can barely afford toys for my child at Christmas." And I really needed this money so I could buy her Christmas presents. I was like, "Damn. That got me. That got me." And then for some reason when Ortega fought Volk, like that fight made me like when they were about to stop the fight, in between them was it the third and fourth or fourth and fifth? I was like, dude, they can't stop this fight. They gotta let him fight. I was like, by the way, did Parlay fight Giuliano yet? It's supposed to go down today. But the official story is that Parlay messaged a group. There was like this big group chat that somebody actually invited me into, and then I left immediately. I didn't really know what was happening. I saw Hank in there. I was like, what the fuck? I'm getting out of here. And the official story is that Parlay said he's not showing up. And I think it's because he's going to go to Disneyland or whatever, like this weekend. And I think his old lady, this is just my speculation. I think his old lady was like, yo, like, you're not getting in a fight before we go to Disneyland. Only movie I cried watching was Radio when I was like 10, when bro's mom died. Broke me. Mine is Spirit. Spirit. That movie Spirit when I was like 4, dude. Fucking got me. Got me. I think it was like when he got separated from his horse pack. I was like, dude. He took down that video of the cargo pants argument. Somebody has the clip. And Isha, send me that clip. Send me that clip. I cried when Seddons retired. Who? OT, last game ever. Game 82. Hank passes to Danny, and Danny scores. Storybook ending. Twins who played over 800 games together in the NHL and almost won a cup. Damn. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I just don't care that much. Oh, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. I'm gonna check Discord. I need this clip. I need this clip. We need to react to this new. We're always interested in new Hank clips over here on the channel. I've only ever cried when I lost my orange Rugrats movie VHS. That's the only time? For real? Yo, that orange... I know exactly what you're talking about. I watched the shit out of that movie. That was a pretty good movie. Yeah, remember when Nickelodeon used to have like original movies for their fucking TV shows? That story almost got me. From Napoleon was the tough fighter whose girl died in the car crash when he ended up taking his own... Damn. Boys in the Hood when Ricky got shot? Damn. Rest in peace, Ricky. Yeah, you're really on me about this canned coffee thing. I haven't drank any canned coffee for like a week. What's your beef with canned coffee? You're just saying it's weak? Like, I don't get it. Like, why are you so on me about canned coffee, bro? It's easier. I don't know. I'm just lazy. Whatever. Is that THC or just fruity ass oil? It's fruity oil. I don't smoke weed anymore, man. It's been like 2 years. What's that fruity oil, son? Coffee is life here. I will... Shit. Quit sweating me. What is canned coffee? I get Starbucks coffee in a can. Fuck canned coffee. All right, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you guys, dude. You guys are all so judgmental. Yo, we need that Hank clip though to distract people of clowning me for drinking canned coffee and vaping. The ending of Once We're Warriors. Oh yeah. Once We're Warriors is a that is a heavy ass movie. Of course it did, because you think you're from New Zealand. Smoke ciggies, Geo Cult. Nah, I only smoke Black and Milds. That's some bougie shit. I get Starbucks vanilla sweet cream nitri cold brew, just 70 calories and it's good. Yeah, I used to get like the cold brews. Says Mr. You're gay for crying. Yo, that movie's heavy. New Jack City. I've never seen that one. When Nino Brown shoots his brother, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Pow! Damn. I'm cooking dinner. I'll send it when I'm... God, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for fucking... We gotta wait for this clip? God damn. I spend like $250 a month on Starbucks coffee. Damn, dude. I just buy those 4-packs. And then I just drink those. And then Mr. C just clowns on me for it. Ugh. I'm cooking dinner. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Juiceman? Good to see you, man. How you doing? How you feeling? How's California today? Yeah, $250 a month is wild. Show it next stream? Yo, is it confirmed Ilya versus Gaethje? I sure hope not, dude. I don't want to see every UFC champion or every lightweight champion just fight all of Khabib's old fucking, title defenses. I fucking hope not, dude. All right, that's smart. Like 30 in a box. God, there's a Costco like right around the corner. I should probably get a fucking... You want Gaethje versus Ilya. Why is that? Why is that? You think it'd just be a fun fight? Or I just don't think Gaethje's deserving of a title shot right now. It's hot here, but dope. Yeah, that's what's up. I want to go back to Venice Beach pretty soon. Gotta get fucking knee surgery though. Gaethje cried so much and got the title shot. That's crazy. Yeah, it goes to show you complain enough, and the UFC will give you a title shot, right? Hank has found Allah. What? And found Islam, and I clipped all of his prayers and chanting and remixed it. Vinny got him, huh? Vinny finally got to him. I thought that might happen. Gaethje is one of my favorites in a fun fight. All right, fair enough. Yeah, it would be a fun fight. Ilya's gonna sleep Gaethje though. He's gonna knock him out cold. And I'm gonna laugh. Ilya is doing a collab with Ilya Delph, and they're gonna come out with a limited edition Ilya Delph bong. I don't think that that's true. Rather see Hoofy and Tuporia. Don't care about rankings. I think I'll probably do Patty pretty soon. Vinny got him. Got him. Sounds like it. He's Muslim now, huh? Is he gonna change his name to like Abdullah or something like that? Ahmed. What would Hank's Muslim name be, you guys? Did you see Grotchin's poster? I did. Briefly. Looks like some city or something. Yeah. It's not true, but it could be. No, it couldn't, but it would be cool. All right, fair enough. Yo, what the how long is it gonna take for you to send this clip, bro? I want to see it. You can't be like, hey, I got a new Hank clip, I'll send you, and then be like, oh, I'll send it later. It's like, send that shit, bro. Islam handkerchief. Ooh. That's a good one. Handkerchief. Handkerchief Adov. Islam Hank Nurmagomedov. Nah. It might be some sort of like Nurmagomedov or Magomedov. Magomed. By the way, did you guys know that Magomed means Muhammad? That's why so many dudes are named Magomed or Magomedov. So like, I think that like if you're, I think Magomedov is like son of Muhammad or some shit like that. Because like there's like Triple G, like Gennady, Gennadovich, Golovkin. Like if your middle name is like ends with Vich, then that means that your dad's name was that. So like Gennady's dad's name is Gennady, so his middle name is Gennadovich. Nothing trivia for you there. Yo, the show is kind of devolving, so we'll probably end the stream soon. But if you guys want to, we'll talk about the Smurfs. We'll talk about some Smurfs lore if you guys are into that. Hank Rabdullah, okay. The Tank Aminov. Magomed is a Dagestani form of Muhammad. Yeah, I just said that. Like Jefferson. Yes, exactly. Hanklam Juru Magodov. Hanklam. No, it wouldn't be there. That's the whole point of getting it. So when you convert to Islam, like you change your name completely. You don't keep like elements of your old name. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's like with Muhammad Ali. This is Cassius Clay. This is like he didn't change his name to fucking Kashov Islamidov Clay. Smurfette was community puss and Gargamel was Jewish. Nah, dude. Yeah, I didn't say that. If you listen to me, I said Magomed means Muhammad, and I think Magomedov means like son of Muhammad, or it's like of Muhammad. You didn't fucking listen to me. Yeah, so actually Smurfette is asexual. All Smurfs are asexual. Smurfette was made by Gargamel. They don't actually reproduce. Kind of weird. Like the official like lore states that like a baby Smurf only comes when like a stork delivers them. It's like, well, who the fuck? Like, where are the storks getting the fucking Smurfs? Doesn't make any sense. But yes, like literally, like Smurfs like don't reproduce. They have no sexual organs, so like there's no way she could have been the community puss. Fun fact: Khabib's native language is full of clicks. I don't give a fuck of if Eve, the Ove, Decision Eve, Izov, Rigdev. It's a long one. Saturday morning cartoons, Smurf, He-Man, Thundercats, Ghostbusters. Yo, I was into the Snorks too. The Snorks was just like a cheap Smurfs ripoff, but it was sick. It was like, oh shit, underwater Smurfs. Like, all right, bet, I'm down. Yo, I remember watching like Dragon Ball Z was on Saturday mornings for me. I never watched G.I. Joe. Cobra? Nah. Exactly that. I don't give a fuck of. Yo, I gotta find this Hank converting to Islam clip. Bro, reboot slapped. Y'all Americans don't even know. What? Reboot? There was also this sick. There was this sick ass cartoon. Okay, it was like it was kind of like Gundam, but instead of like giant like humanoid robots, there was like these like all the robots were like animals. What the fuck? Why, dude? That's like some deep core memory unlocked. Reboot was terrible. What the fuck is Reboot? What is that show I'm thinking of, dude? The fuck is that show? No, it wasn't like some gay ass cartoon. I'm trying to look for it now. If you want to get back together with Hank, you might have to accept Vinny as a package deal. Nah, I'm good, homie. Voltron? It wasn't Power Rangers. Voltron. Voltron. Oh fuck. Voltron. This might have been it. Voltron. Maybe. Yeah, this was it. No, because there was like hella different, like they were always fighting like some mechanized animal. Nah, this wasn't it. What was that one? Voltron, Robotech, GoBots, Robotech, Beast Wars, Zoids. No. Zoids. Oh yeah, it was Zoids. That's what it was. Liger Zero. Yep. This is the one. Yeah, that shit was on TV, bro. It's called Zoids. Vinny's saying super racist shit while being in a mosque is goat material. I'm glad you enjoy that. Transformers had Dinobot. Nah, it's called Zoids, homie. Zoids. About to go watch a whole YouTube video retrospective on that shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. But okay, let me see. Hold on, I wrote it down. We got Knockout 1 and DBX on Friday, and then Rise and BKFC on Saturday. So that's what I'll be streaming this weekend. I might go live tomorrow, maybe not. Maybe do a gaming stream or something stupid like that. And then I might try to do MMA Nerd next week. Might try to get Orange Cat on MMA Nerd. I got some people requesting to do that. It's a lot of work, dude. It takes me so long to make questions up for MMA Nerd. Can't believe we had Rocco's Modern Life as kids cartoon growing up. That shit was sick. These kids got Peppa Pig. On stream once that weirdo left. Yeah, Rick was not a fan of me. That's all right though. Yo, if you want to jump on for Combate tomorrow, I'll be live. Okay. I probably won't be watching Combate. Pepe Le Pew. Yes. Skate, I have 80 questions for you to sift through. All right. Send them. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Let's wrap up the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Only 20 more subscribers. We already hit the watch hours requirement for monetization. So here very soon we'll be monetized. Probably within the next week or two. So looking forward to that. All right, guys. All right. Sounds good. Isha. All right. Let's wrap it up.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.